We begin with Liam Neeson today as the years rewind and his younger, intense action star presence slowly comes back. And next, Linda Hamilton steps into the rewind, returning to the fierce early energy that made her unforgettable on screen. From there, Joe Pesci shifts back through time, revealing the sharp young face behind one of Hollywood's most iconic personalities. Then Emma Thompson appears, and the transformation brings back the graceful charm of her earlier years in film. And now Christopher Walken slips through the decades, still carrying that mysterious presence that made him impossible to ignore. Next, Julie Andrews takes us into a softer golden era, where her younger face brings back pure classic Hollywood magic. From classic elegance to modern charisma, Robert Downey Jr. rewinds into the younger star fans first discovered. Then Tilda Swinton transforms before our eyes, looking timeless, unusual, and just as striking in every era. And now Mark Hamill returns to the younger face that became part of an entire generation's imagination. Next, Viola Davis rewinds into her earlier years, already showing the strength and emotion that define her performances. From there, Jeff Goldblum takes the timeline backward, bringing back the quirky charm that made him completely unique. Then Tippi Hedren appears, and the rewind feels like opening a forgotten chapter of classic Hollywood beauty. And now Jean-Claude Van Damme pushes the years backward, returning to the younger action hero energy fans remember. Next, Kristen Scott Thomas brings back the quiet elegance and refined beauty of her earlier screen career. From elegance to authority, Patrick Stewart rewinds with the same calm power that always made him stand out. Then Helen Mirren steps through time, proving that true glamour changes with age, but never really disappears. And now John Cleese rewinds into the younger face behind decades of unforgettable comedy and brilliant timing. Next, Kate Jackson returns, and the transformation brings back the stylish television energy of another era. From there, Forest Whitaker moves backward through time, still carrying that deep, soulful presence in every version. Then Marcia Gay Harden appears, and the rewind reveals the quiet confidence that shaped her early Hollywood years. And now Danny DeVito transforms, still instantly recognizable with the same character and charm shining through. Next, Joan Collins brings the timeline backward, returning to the bold glamour and drama that made her iconic. From glamour to intensity, Ralph Fiennes rewinds into a younger version filled with mystery and sharp presence. Then Jaclyn Smith appears, and the transformation brings back the effortless elegance of classic television fame. And now William Shatner travels back through time, returning to the bold young face of early sci-fi history. Next, Barbara Eden rewinds into the sparkling television charm that once made her a household name. From there, Colin Firth returns to his younger gentleman era, with the same quiet charm fans still recognize. Then Ali Sheedy appears, bringing back the raw, expressive energy that defined her unforgettable 80s image. And now Martin Sheen rewinds into the intense young actor who carried serious screen power from the beginning. Next, Juliette Binoche takes us into a softer, poetic chapter where her younger face feels beautifully cinematic. Then Jennifer Beals returns, and the rewind instantly brings back the style, energy, and magic of 80s cinema. And now Steve Carell steps backward through time before comedy turned him into one of Hollywood's most familiar faces. Next, Phoebe Cates appears, and the transformation brings back a young, bright, nostalgic Hollywood moment. From nostalgia to mischief, Chevy Chase rewinds into the fearless comic energy that shaped his early fame. Then Elizabeth Hurley transforms, bringing back the bold beauty and glamour of her early spotlight years. And now Ben Stiller rewinds into the younger, restless energy behind so many unforgettable comedy moments. Next, Kelly McGillis returns, and the past suddenly feels cinematic, cool, and full of classic movie emotion. From there, Mel Brooks takes us back to the spark behind one of comedy's longest and funniest legacies. Then Rosanna Arquette appears, bringing the timeline into a softer, stylish Hollywood chapter from years gone by. And now Don Johnson rewinds into the smooth confidence and unmistakable cool of a completely different decade. Next, Diane Lane returns to the youthful elegance that made her stand out from the very beginning. From there, Martin Lawrence shifts backward, bringing back the fast, fearless comic energy that made him famous. From there, Martin Lawrence shifts backward, bringing back the fast, fearless comic energy that made him famous. And now Bryan Cranston travels back before the intensity became iconic, showing a much younger side of the legend. Next, Cheryl Ladd returns, carrying the bright television glamour and soft charm of her younger era. From there, John Goodman rewinds, still warm, familiar, and larger than life even in his younger years. Then Bo Derek appears, and the timeline suddenly snaps back into sunlit Hollywood glamour and unforgettable beauty. And now Wesley Snipes cuts backward through time, returning to the sharper, younger action energy fans remember. Next, Stockard Channing returns, and the rewind brings back the bold attitude that made her so memorable. Finally, Charlie Sheen closes the journey as the years rewind into his younger Hollywood fire and early star power.